And we always tell people, when you're starting a match too, you know, go out playing aggressively. Don't go out playing not to lose. You take the first 6, 7, 8 points. You figure out your opponents. You figure out your strengths, what's working that day, what's not. You know, they've been playing a few matches on the outside courts already. But again, the change, when you come to this covered court, it's much, much darker than outside. And so this is a case where it doesn't matter what your age is. There's a big difference between being out in that bright Arizona sunshine versus a much darker court. The depth perception is a little bit different too.
Short delay here at 1-0-1. We had a lost ball into the grandstand. Julian was picking through the next set of balls, and I guess we found the errant ball. Lauren Stratman to serve at 1-0-1.
You know, I don't know if you notice it. You don't see it very often. But these two are matching. The green, dark green shorts with the green top on Lauren with the white. The other team is pretty close as well, but you don't see that as much in mixed. I like it though.
Well, that's Lauren dressing Julian this morning, I'm sure.
Again, a little different environment. You've got probably more spectators here. You're considered on stadium court, so a little nerves possibly playing a role in the beginning. Yeah, I think you're going to see this more too. You're going to see Julian at some point take over this match.
0-2-2. One, 2-2.
Nice deep serve. A little bit different styles of play too than when we saw in the last match. Again, I think they're just trying to figure each other out right now. Nice defense. That's 18-year-old hands.
Hayden with good reaction twice in a row off net cords.
You know, but credit though to Maggie Brascia there. She didn't get fooled at all by Mr. Arnold going to the outside. Her paddle was up and ready. Uh-oh. Somebody just got hit. Looks like they're okay.
1-2-1. Foot fault called on Julian Arnold there.
Foot fault.
2-2-1.
In that last point, sometimes people wonder why he was driving that ball at the Mayo. I think he felt if he went down the middle or trying to go back at Maggie, Julian could have stepped over with his forehand and poached that ball. Instead, he drove the ball at his backhand just to be safe.
Julian Arnold with a little finger wag there at Hayden Patriquin. Don't go there, he said. Probably good advice, but I'm not sure that Hayden appreciated it.
Not sure how often these players have played together before. That's part of the trickiness too. It's just getting used to your partners and how you mesh. Personalities, court coverage, who's got what, who's covering middle.
Not a problem for Julian and Lauren, of course. They're a pair on the court and a pair off the court.
That makes even, better sense now as to why they're matched in their clothing.
2-3-1.
Smart shot. So we call inside out. I think I saw that this morning. or as a post in the kitchen is what does that mean? I mean, ball is coming to the inside in the middle, you hit it to the outside. We call that the weak side. That's a smart shot. Very, very smart shot on Hayden's part.
(3-3-2) here early in game one.
Little unforced error. Again, sometimes I think, Jim, we've got the wind that comes in and out of here once in a while, and you're expecting the wind to catch that ball, and then it's not there. And wow. Wow. Again, for a kid who's not had a racket background at all, that's a pretty darn good topspin shot at her feet. Learns quickly, only 18, started playing pickleball when he was 13 years old. Turned pro in 2022, so just 1 year on the pro level. This kid's gonna have a great future, I think. He's gonna learn a lot.
4-5-1. Looks like both sides employing a strategy where the male player is going to attack. Very aggressive play by both Hayden and Julian.
Almost. There we go.
And we have our first Andiamo of the day from Julian Arnold. For those gambling at home, the over/under line on Andiamos is 4.5 this match, and we just got our first one. We had to raise the over/under because he's been over just about every match.
Great defense. Lauren's got to get up there. Lauren's hanging back. She's got to get up. Yeah, not sure I understood that, Jim. She hung in the back of the court watching Julian play and hit the ball. And it's like, you got to at least get up even with him. Instead, they're split.
Tough net cord there, hurt Julian. 5-5-1, Patriquin to serve.
Nice swinging volley, kept him back. First lob we've seen in the day. For some of you who are watching that backhand roll, one-handed backhand, you want those wrists to get stronger, start doing some of those wrist curls. That's very, very important how strong those wrists are. That's where you get the power.
A couple of mistakes there from Lauren Stratman, so she calls a quick timeout. Stratman and Arnold, very emotional players. Julian obviously with the andiamos and some finger wagging and a little bit of smack talk. Lauren sometimes can get a little down on herself after a couple of mistakes. You can kind of see, it's not that difficult to see the emotion on her face, the frustration level, and sometimes she lets her frustration level carry forward to the next point. One of the things you've got to do at any level of pickleball is if you make a mistake, you just got to wipe it off the chalkboard and forget about it. Otherwise, if you carry it to the next point, all you're doing is going to compound the mistake. It's going to be 2 errors, double the frustration. You carry it to the third point, causes another error. Now you've got triple frustration. You just cannot do that. It's like a cornerback in the NFL. If you get beat for a touchdown pass, you can't let it get to you. You got to play tough bump and run. The next time the team's got the ball, you just got to forget about it. You got to have a short memory.
Yeah, it's what we refer to as playing in the moment. You're exactly right. You've got to let that a mistake go. For some, figure out why you made the mistake or fix it and let it go, and you got to play the next point as if nothing happened.
We got to watch Lauren Stratman here, see if she's able to shake off those 2 mistakes with the timeout. We know one thing, Hayden Patriquin is going to be coming after her.
I don't understand that at all. I mean, he was lucky his serve didn't go out, but he had a great setup to go right back at Lauren, and instead he drives the ball to the male, to Julian.
And they probably shouldn't have taken the next ball. Should have just let Maggie have it.
What a get. What a get. Good hands. Oh.
Wow.
What a point.
What a point. And we have Andiamo number 2. Do not do the Andiamo drinking game if you're at home. You won't survive.
Oh, a little miss hit there. They go, we'll take that.
Quality miss hit.
Oh, just barely.
Ooh, that was close.
I got to tell you, so far, I'm pretty impressed with Maggie Brascia's hands. She's had some balls ripped really hard at her, and she's had no problem whatsoever. That's out. Hey, you got to control this.
Yeah.
You got to control those shots.
Hayden has been coming hard at Lauren Stratman, and I think that's just going to keep going through the whole match. That's just going to be a theme of this match.
That's a nice drop. And a lot of times when you're hitting those balls long, you're driving a ball, people hit them long. Like we teach people to hit on a scale of 0 to 100, you want to drive your balls at about 80 miles an hour, not 120. Got to control that drive. Wow, what hands, Julian. She's made that mistake twice now. Can't do that. I have to admit, I've been guilty of that as well. In thinking I can get away with a lob, and then you got somebody just rips it down your throat. You know, yeah, not a good decision.
9-5-2. Hayden, not the tallest player out there, but very athletic. Good hops. He looks like he might be easy to lob, but he's not.
Reminds me a little bit of CJ Klinger.
A little miscommunication there about who was going to take that one. Julian Arnold now serving at 6-9-1.
Oh, looked up. Unfortunately, again, I think I've said that a few times today. Play the ball. She looked up at her opponents on that shot. Maggie, that's very well playing. Stayed home, took the double backhand, two-handed backhand, inside out.
9-6-1.
Yeah, I think you're right, Jim. Mentally, she's got to get her head into this game right. Yeah, why we didn't use a second timeout even.
Game 1 to Brascia and Patriquin, 11-6.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Most athletes, high-level athletes, usually 80% of the training is on mental training. Your physical game is already there. We'll see what happens here on this point too, because she took a ball that was clearly going out. She was at the baseline, it was clearly going out, and chose to hit it. We'll see if that affects her. Hopefully not. Hopefully she can get back into this. Oh, that's
I think that was more of an than an andiamo. I don't think we can count that one.
It's an ah.
Julian seems to be trying to fire up his partner.
Yeah, even body language. I would just like to see, because her confidence right now isn't there. There we go. She had two fabulous resets. Great, fabulous resets. Keeping that ball in play.
Yeah, Stratman did a good job of bending her knees on both those shots. Had really good form, technique.
Great drop.
Oh, Julian had the shot there. He had what he wanted. 0-0-2 here early in game 2.
I think he missed that.
Yes, that was a little wide. A couple times there, Julian Arnold, Lawrence Stratman set him up pretty well, and Julian with two shots at a winner, missed them both. Oh, it's not good.
Oh!
A step back counter there from Lawrence Stratman. Very nice.
Yeah, good for her.
See if that gets her more fired up. A little more energy. There she's hopping around.
There we go. Hit a few more balls, get that confidence back. Oh, that's going to pay.
And we have Andiamo number 3.
Yep. Again, there's the price for a female. I mean, I hate to say it, attacking a male straight on. In that case, it always depends on that male, but at this level, that male's going to be stronger and quicker than you are.
We're seeing some classic forehand cross-court exchanges between Stratman and Brascia.
Oh, that's a smart shot. What a smart. Again, that's inside out. Ball comes to him. Julian's going to the middle. And Mr. Patriquin takes that inside out behind him.
We're still at 0-0 here in game 2.
I tell you what, Maggie Brascia has impressed me highly. Just steady, has not made many errors. Her defense is fabulous, her dinks is fabulous, her blocking. And I say that, she hits a serve out.
Way to jinx her. Still 0-0-2. And a good side out for Stratman Arnold.
Why does it happen that way? You make a comment and then bam, the opposite happens. Too bad, too bad. I also like, I love the way that Hayden is squeezing that middle. He is really, really forcing Lauren. He's really baiting her to hit to that outside to him, to hit to her. But he is really squeezing that middle, yet he still allows Maggie to play her right side.
1-0-2.
Unfortunate bounce off the net.
Or fortunate, depending on which side you're on.
That's true.
It's definitely a shot that Lawrence Stratman is going to need this entire match. That cross-court top spin forehand. Key shot.
Well played by Mr. Arnold. Yep, turn that around. Very well played by Mr. Patriquin. The drive follows it in, closes the net, attacks the next one too. Defense. Left just a little bit high.
2-2-2 here in game 2. Brascia and Patriquin took game 1.
Maybe a little too far that time. I see that question often. on some of these forums is how far should the guy go over? He got a little too far. I mean, it really squeezed them. If you're going to do that, though, you got to take that ball cross court the other way, give your partner some space. Well done, Lauren. Good for her. I'm glad to see that. Nothing against this team, but I mean, I was glad to see her attack and set that point up.
3-2-1.
Smart, right through the middle.
Stratman Arnold kind of questioning the call.
I don't think either ref saw it.
Well, they couldn't call it out. It was so close, so they're asking the refs if perhaps they saw it out.
Right. Yeah, I don't think either referee saw it.
No harm in doing that, obviously. It doesn't penalize you for asking. 3-2-2. A little bit of a discussion between the ref and Julian Arnold, where Julian's saying, I couldn't call it out. I didn't see it that well, but I'm just asking you if perhaps you saw it as out. Perfectly legitimate thing for him to do.
That's one area. That's one area again to make the sport even more professional. That as time goes on, is if we have those line judges on every line, every match, if we have a cyclops. I know some people got upset with me last time we were broadcasting, and I said something about the age of our eyes. I'm one as well. I mean, I'm on the court playing. My eyesight's not as good as it used to be. So, you know, as years go on, we'll see changes more and more to make even the refereeing or line judging, line calling a bit different, so players aren't making those calls.
2-3-2.
Nice return. All right, I'm glad to see she's fist pumping. She's going to get her confidence back up here. It was a great return.
Stratman wanted that one. She was ready with the backhand counter, just pulled it a little wide. Shaking her head, a little bit of disgust. We'll see if that affects her on the next point. 2-3-1.
Well, that last, not the last ball, but the last shot, offensive shot that Julian had, I really wish that was one he could have attacked. Right at Maggie. Timeout.
Julian Arnold calling a timeout as
to the outside, to the backside of Hayden Patriquin, hitting to his backhand, just pulling him out of the middle a little bit, and then she can go cross court, but not being afraid to hit. And there's a service return error.
Not good coming out of a timeout.
Nope. I honestly, that particular one, I don't understand that shot selection at all. He's got Lauren running cross court. Always hit a ball when somebody is moving, you hit at them, and especially the female in this case. And that's what Julian's going to have to do. Honestly, I think for them to win this match, Julian's just going to have to start attacking and take over the court. That's a great serve. Great serve to the outside.
4-5-1.
Force the weak return. There's one we're talking about. He's about 45, 46 feet deep in the court. You can drive the ball, but that drive should be the drive just to keep the ball in play. Not trying to go for too much. Like that much better. In play, yes. Now you set it up with the drop. Well done. Notice the attack. That's a great setup too with a cross-court dink from Lauren. But he set that up by attacking with a backhand. Next shot, he gets his put away.
And we had Andiamo number 4.
May have saved her there. Smart. Very smart play, Maggie Brascia's part there.
Yeah. She hasn't done very many attacks, but when she's done them, they've been effective.
And the attack, and where she attacks. And lots of times people go, where should I attack? Well, she drove the ball at her backhand side. That's where you want to attack it if you're going to drive the ball from the right side of the court.
Julian Arnold been very aggressive on his serve return, but it hit too long this game. That's the difference in the game so far, 6-5-1.
Oh, there she pulled the trigger. Loved it.
Yeah, interesting that
Loved it.
Stratman Arnold for the first time did
Yeah.
not stack, did not come out of the...
I loved it. I don't think Maggie wasn't ready for it at all. It took her by surprise. Lauren had just kind of been playing, keep the ball in play, cross court, dinks, and she pulled the trigger and attacked. I'm like, good for her. There you go. Nice. Attacked again. It's great reset. Julian Arnold going backwards. Again, a little wind pulling up here, picking up. Put the ball back into the kitchen. It's a very difficult shot.
That earned us another not an Andiamo from Julian. Julian now serving at 5-6-1, game 2. Brascia and Patriquin took game 1. Stratman and Arnold need, obviously, to win game 2 to keep this match alive.
Oh, that's tough. There's a much longer that time.
Another we needed to set an over-under on number of in addition to how many Andiamos.
Yeah, there's your Andiamo. Let's go.
And for those of you who bet the over on Andiamos, you can now cash your ticket. Format of playing singles matches all in one day, mixed doubles matches all in one day, gender doubles all one day, progressive draw plays all the different events. Just play 1 or 2 rounds of each event each day. And Stratman now serving at 7-6-2.
Nice, good defense. A great defense, and then made the wrong choice at the end. It's so easy. We never make that mistake.
So that timeout from Patriquin and Brascia worked in their favor. They get a side out without any further damage.
That's beautiful backhand roll.
And that earned a fist pump from Lauren Stratman. So
yeah, I think he's got her pumped back up. He's got her head in the right place, her mind thinking the right things.
another ball under the stands problem, leading to the players to do it. Laura, I know you're involved with World Team Pickleball. What's going on with that these days?
World Team Pickleball, we actually established this back in 2015. Go to worldteampickleball.com. We actually run World Team Pickleball Championships, which are strictly for amateurs. We'll in our tournament in October. We also run our camps and destination vacations too, but we're very, very excited to get our World Team Championships back off the ground. And then we will start expanding out to other states and regions with sectional events as well.
7-7-2 here.
A little miscommunications, but good spot, hit in the middle. We always say 2 highest percentage places, especially for amateurs that are listening, at their feet and down the middle. Okay, she's got to let this go right here now. This could be the difference of the match right here.
It was the same thing. Lauren showed her frustration on the previous point, carried forward to this one.
Yep.
Another mistake. Again showing the frustration. Gotta let it go. Especially at this point.
Yeah.
One point makes all the difference in the world.
Absolutely.
9-7-2.
And they're barely made it. Wow. This little slice inside out shot by Hayden Patriquin. What a great shot.
Leads us to a match point. 10-7-2. We've got another.
Oh, we got the fingers to the ear now.
Julian looking for the crowd to pump them up a little bit. They're going to need it. They're serving at 7-10-1.
Takes it to Hayden's backhand off the first shot. Smart play. Keep that ball in play. That's out.
That was just.
Boy, I'm a little surprised. I mean, God, I love this kid. I love this young kid, but I'm a little surprised by that choice because the ball was up enough that he could have attacked Lauren's backhand. That's smart. There you go. Right at her feet. Nice backhand roll.
8-10-2. Stratman and Arnold need some points here. There's one. And that leads us obviously to
a good time for a timeout even on the other team. Just cut this momentum.
This is a very big point right here. 9-10-2.
And she's hanging back again. There she goes. Smart. We got ourselves a match. Little tentativeness, but I think they should have called a timeout after the last point because they lost 3 points in a row. Now they're calling the timeout.
Now she's serving at 10-10-2. Serve back to Brascia and Patriquin at 10-10-1, but Arnold and Stratman got it back to even. That forces Patriquin and Brascia to win 2 points instead of 1. Very big difference.
Rare miss.
Patriquin has not missed too many of those today. Now he'll be serving at 10-10-2.
Oh, got ourselves a match point here.
Yep. Ball just a little long, net helping, and that gives us a match point here for Patriquin and Brascia at 11-10-2.
Oh, what a shot.
Fun enough.
What a shot. Did not have to hit hard, but he put a lot of junk on that ball down his feet, and it took a funky bounce even.
So 2 match points now saved by Stratman and Arnold. They're serving at 10-11-1.
You notice Julian's taking a little speed off of that drive, which I think is a lot smarter. He's making sure he keeps that ball in play, force the other team to always hit another ball.
Look for Julian to try to be really aggressive on this point and attack the stack.
Should, yep. Don't agree with him stepping over that far. He took their team out of position, and she's had her confidence up. She's been hitting well. I just think it went too far that time. Nice drive.
Side out back to Brascia and Patriquin, but Stratman Arnold, by winning a point again, forced their opponents to win 2 to close out the match instead of just 1.
You've got one side that's, been pretty steady the whole match. Very confident in the way they go about playing.
Serve was long.
That's
referee saying they couldn't see
those are
it.
one of those things you'll learn now from experience. I mean, you're 11-11. You just put your serve in.
Did look long from here.
Oh, nice shot. He's throwing her off. He's just trying to do too much. These last 2-3 points, it's just, he's got to show her the confidence. Let her play her side.
Again, don't like the body language though from Lauren Stratman. She missed the
I
shot.
think she's a little upset at him
talking
that
to
time.
herself. Got to let it go.
Missed it. Good try.
Brascia had a shot there at an APP to close out the match. Didn't quite curve it well enough. I think she just didn't wait long enough. Those ATPs, you want to wait as long as you possibly can. Hit it at your ankle if you can.
Agree with you on that one. Nice shot.
Patriquin.
Here, you just take a deep breath. I mean, you're down a point. You just take your time.
Patrick can get some nice angles off that backhand.
Oh, his backhand is beautiful.
11-12-2.
Huge point.
That was. Julian said, "I'm taking over."
Yep.
See if
No
he
matter
tries to do
what,
it
they
again.
should drive the third shot at Maggie. Yep. Smart shot.
And
Well.
our first game point for Stratman and Arnold. This obviously a huge point. A match pretty well dominated by Patriquin and Brascia, but
Yeah.
if they give up one more point, it is all even.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Ball sitting up, and he attacks her backhand. It's what he should do. She should have dropped to the female in that last shot of hers.
I think Stratman a little disgusted with herself. I think she feels she should have had a good counter to it.
What a drive. Wow. Maggie Brascia set that point up. Again, she didn't rip it as hard as she could. She took something off, but she had a lot of topspin on that ball, and that ball dropped as it went over the net.
13-13-1.
Nice defense.
Wow.
Nice defense.
Excellent defense. Maggie Brascia kept that point going probably 2 shots longer than it should have. Julian Arnold kept the pressure on.
Nah, that's a lack of patience. That's all that was.
That
Well,
was
you got, again, you're serving the ball. It's like, that's time to be patient. Those balls are low.
a good yell there by Julian Arnold to his partner to lay off a high forehand. Another good yell there by Julian Arnold. Very helpful to your partner. A lot easier to see the ball going out from an angle than it is when it's coming right at you. So that's very good play there by Julian Arnold. Very smart. Gets us to 14-13.
Oh, he gets so lucky. The net cord for the game point.
What a game that was.
It was consistent, not as consistent in the first game, but then she became consistent on her dinks and resets, but then she started attacking as well. And I think both females here need to do that at the right times.
Absolutely. And we're here in game 3. Brascia and Patriquin opening on the serve with a point at 1-0-2.
Again, I think he's attacking the wrong person in that case. He's driving the ball, which he should because the return's short, but he's still driving at the male, who's got probably more consistent hands.
That was in right in the corner. Brascia letting it go, but it was in. 1-1-1.
start of the game. Start of the games are very tough, and then right in the middle, when you get to about 5-6, it's a tough part of the game too mentally. It's getting through both of those, the lulls, because you're thinking, oh, it's early, you know, a mistake here or there. But I tell you, if you can score the first 2 or 3 points, it puts a whole different level of pressure on your opponents.
Serve back over to Brascia and Patriquin at 1-1-1.
Nice get. Oh, what a smart shot. What a smart shot in the case of Maggie Brascia.
Not quite sure why Julian got so upset there. That was a very smart shot by Maggie
Absolutely.
Brascia. Julian did a great job to retrieve that ball and get it over. Just could not get himself out of the kitchen before the next shot. Nice angle there by Lauren Stratman. Maggie Brascia serving at 2-1-2.
Nice reset. Well, I tell you, that's not an easy shot. I think that's one of the toughest, absolute toughest shots in the game. He's got the shake and bake, but the bake is now hitting a reset instead of driving.
I think Lauren thought she had a winner there.
Yeah.
Instead the ball came back. She wasn't quite
the
prepared.
18-year-old thing, yeah.
Little wide.
18 and 21-year-olds versus 29 and 33. Trouble. Yep. There's his backhand again. That backhand angle. I think even if you know it's there, it's tough to read it. So you're talking about the pros and cons of the energetic, excitable personality. Excitable, but yet at times needs to be a little more patient. I think we're at about 6 unfair stares so far between both teams in this game.
Good leave there by Lauren Stratman. Ball clearly going along. 3-1-2.
Smart shot.
Nice play by Lauren Stratman. Let's see if that gives her a positive attitude that carries into the next point.
The let serve at the pro level only plays the let serve over.
Looked like Maggie wanted to do a drop shot there. It had been a very difficult shot to execute. Left it in the net. 2-3-2.
It's very nicely done. Again, attacks the female, finishes it off cross court.
Earned us all another Andiamo. 3-3-1.
Well, I'm very happy to see Lauren Stratman bring her game level up. Her brain level up, her game level up, all of it. Don't let it go.
There you go, jinxing her again.
It's my fault. Just blame me.
3-3-2.
Same thing. He went too far, attacked with the ball way below the net, and attacked the guy's side.
It's a very nice backhand, though, by Hidden Patrick. Made that difficult shot look easy.
Yeah. Just the choice, the shot selection choice. Don't agree with. Yep. Maggie did her job right there. She didn't have to hit it hard, but it's still a drive. Just not super hard, but it's at the backhand of the opponent. They're in trouble here. And they've got Lauren on the left side. They got to change this.
No. They should be unwinding the stack on this one. Yep, and they do.
Oh, what a lob. See the spin on that ball? That's an inside out. One.
That's 3-3-1.
And hits it out.
And that is long. That is not what you want to do out of timeout. Yeah.
Absolute deadly killer.
This is trouble for Stratman and Arnold. They've got to get a side out here.
Nice overhead. I tell you, seriously, I'm just sitting there. I'm kind of a little bit in awe. This 18-year-old, I said, who's never played a racket sport before, and it looks like he came from high-level tennis because he has all the top spin. Wow, good defense. This kid's impressive. This kid is going to be great.
Eight, 3-2. Oh,
Just
long.
service error.
Let's see if that gets.
The difference of is let it go and get the next point.
Let's see if Arnold and Stratman can take advantage of it. They're now 3-8-1 here.
Nice leave.
Really good
Very
leave.
nice leave.
Oh. 4-8-1.
Ooh, 2 errors. This is what happened in the second game, at the end of the second game, where they were in complete control.
5-8-1.
And then errors start coming. Regroup. Patience. Wow.
Oh. I thought Julian Arnold had that one twice. And
Holy
Patriquin
cow.
said, no, I've got some fast hands. I'm going to get it all back. That was a big point, too. 5-8-2.
Wow. Hands on that kid. That was incredible. Going to the wrong person. That's their fault. Why are you hitting that? Why are you driving that ball to the mail? Should have driven that ball right at Maggie Brascia.
8-5-1.
Wow.
Julian with a nice cross-court backhand and a little smack talk on top of it.
I tell you what, this 18-year-old is playing much older, much smarter than most 18-year-olds. It's amazing how well Maggie can play. I mean, Hayden is standing right next to her. I mean, literally right next to her. They're squeezing that middle so much, but just amazing how strong and steady player she is. Consistent, doesn't overdo anything.
Not a good side out there for Stratman and Arnold. Did not get a point and did not really have a good point.
1 point at a time. You got to play patiently. This kid's something special. I mean, if you look again, you look at the seeds of the two teams. 1 seeded 10 and the 20 seeded team has really controlled them, even though they let that second game go, but they've really controlled this match. Till that shot.
9-5-2. Another big point here. If Patriquin and Brascia can win this point, that'll give them a match point and a lot of domination. Very, very tough deficit to overcome.
Wow.
Julian Arnold says, I'm taking over. I'm just going to play singles. And he converts. They needed that. Now they've given themselves an opportunity. Now they have to convert some points.
Boom. Yep, knew that was coming.
Yeah. You can see him winding up.
You're hitting to the wrong person right now. This is where, I mean, even right here, I would take a timeout right now. Don't let him get into a momentum. Yep. Yeah, they need to call timeout.
Make her execute.
I would return cross court here and take him out of position. There you go. They got into the point.
Kind of surprising that Julian dropped there instead of drove.
Boom.
Arnold and Stratman had a chance there, but click paddles took away the power of the volley. Now they're kind of looking at each other.
Like, what happened?
They each think it was the other's fault, I think. 7-9-2.
Nice reset. Oh, that's a good spot.
Julian back to what I'd expected the point before with the very aggressive play.
Yep.
I'm expecting again. I think he's going to try to grab the ball and drive it.
Yep.
Nope, not going to have the chance right now.
Hayden reached for that last ball too instead of moving his feet. Well, I don't know. I think you got to score here. You got to win the match on this series, or it's going to be really difficult.
That was
dropping. I think the wrong person.
That was a nice backhand though by Julian Arnold. Well disguised. Didn't overhit it. 9-8-2. Another big point here.
There you go. That one's getting a little tight, a little tighter too. Feet don't move quite as well.
Whoa.
Wow.
Feels like a little bit of a momentum shift here. Back to Stratman Arnold.
That's a good side out. You're right.
Some positive energy on their side. And Julian Arnold and Lauren Stratman have come all the way back from a significant deficit to tie it up here at 9-9, and obviously they're serving on a 1. They've got the advantage. Can they win this match here?
It's going cross court, yep. They got to get this ball over to Lauren.
Julian Arnold all over the place.
Yeah,
wow.
He is. He earned that point. He was everywhere.
As I expected, Julian Arnold trying to play singles on a doubles court. Really take over and forces another timeout from Patriquin and Brascia. Julian Arnold playing singles. I think Lauren's going to get the serve, and she might not get to hit another ball.
Keep it there, yep.
Julian had a chance there off that net cord. He just couldn't quite adjust well enough. They get a second match point here at 10-9-2.
The crowd getting into it now. You can tell it. Oh, what a serve. Great serve. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You got to love the crowd here. Sorry.
That's a bad error there by Julian Arnold.
That's a very bad error.
Very bad error. He didn't. Ball was at least a foot low, if not 2 feet low. You just cannot make that mistake.
Oh, they almost gave up a point here. They should be thanking the referee for that one.
9-10-1.
It's going to require a lot of patience. Oh, just missed it. He was ready for it.
A really lucky net cord there for Lauren Stratman to keep the point going. 9-10-2. Brascia and Patriquin need this point.
Yikes. 10-10. You see as much patience right now either. Everyone's kind of high nerves. That whole nervous system is.
But what a game of inches. I mean, that net cord could easily have fallen into the net, and then looked like it was going long. Touched Julian Arnold in the shoulder.
Nice. Yeah, everyone's a little tighter
Another
right
net
now. A
cord.
little tighter. Oh, smart playing. Maggie Brascia taking it to the outside, the weak side outside, to then go to the backhand.
What an ebb and flow there. We had
Wow.
match points for Stratman Arnold. Now we've got a match point for Brascia and Patriquin.
Fabulous match. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Ooh, wow.
That's what I said. Everybody's nerves are on high right now. Just miss hitting just a little bit. Makes a difference in that shot.
I'm nervous. 10-11-1.
Good shot. Way to get down. You see how low she got on that ball. Oh, rushed it a little too soon.
We've had
the
more
patience goes out the window.
more net cords on like these last 4 or 5 points. I mean, truly, I mean, just a game of inches. You got a net cord bounce
Yep.
over. If it's a half an inch lower, it's not going over.
Right.
Maybe even
right.
a quarter inch. Big forehand there from Julian Arnold to earn 2 match points. 2 more match points. They're going to serve a 12-11-1.
You know, I'm sorry to bring this in right now, but if you notice how the sun and the shade has changed in just the last 5 minutes, they're getting a few spots where that sun's right in their face.
Great defense.
Yes. What a point. Holy cow. Oh! What a point!
Wow!
Almost every single thing happened at that point that could have.
That one brought the crowd to its feet. I mean,
Play time after time. I just blatant overhead smash as hard as he could. And the ball's coming back.
Crowd is fired up at this match. An incredible match. 12-11-2. That's not going to work.
Wow. Wow. No, I agree with you.
I did not like that lob from Lauren
I didn't like the
Stratman.
choice, but I tell you what, it's so easy. So I'm with you, though. Yeah, she needed to flatten that out.
Lauren Stratman yelling no, and Julian Arnold says, I'll trust my high forehand.
Right.
I think they were probably both right. I think it was going out, but I think Julian Arnold converts that winner 99% of the time as well. 11-12-2. Big point for Brascia and Patriquin, needing it to even things up. Oh.
Wow. Wow, she was ready for it.
Yes.
I'm still thinking it was a smart shot on Julian's part, but she was ready for it. But he's won so many points off of that. The attack, the next ball set up.
12-12-2.
Good shot. Oh!
Wow. Patriquin wants that one back. That would have given them a match point. He had exactly the shot he wanted. Couldn't have asked for better. And actually missed it pretty badly into the bottom of the net. 12-12-1. Brascia and Patriquin did score a point there, forces Stratman Arnold to convert 2 in order to win.
That's not a good move, Julian.
No. And that's, again, the downside of the aggressive male player in mixed doubles.
Yeah.
That's just a bridge too far.
Yep.
Let your partner play a safe shot off that.
Tell you what, Miss Brascia is just the steady. I'm just going to quit commenting on that because every time I say something, it's like every shot she's just been steady. And the second I say it.
But those 2 points are exactly what you talk about. Julian went too far on the point before, but on that one he took control and his aggressiveness won the point.
Right.
Wow.
Nice.
A net cord again. How many points are we going to have with a net cord involved?
I don't want this match to end. I'm enjoying this so much of just the back and forth and offense, the defense. Oh no.
Well, this is a match where nobody's going to lose. They've all played fantastic.
Yes.
Especially these second half of the second game and this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Wow. 2 shots just on the line. And we've got 2 more match points for Stratman and Arnold.
Opportunities.
I think this is about their 4th match point. Oh, and that'll do it with a great drop from Julian. I think Maggie Brascia was totally expecting the drive.
I think so too.
Totally expecting the drive, and it just surprised the heck out of her.
I think
with
you're right,
a perfect drop.